Why is it when you tell it to use default sound, it doesn't? Anyway, let's do this. Yes. Games. That. I don't know how this is going to work. I've never tried to play something. That's the wrong one. Play. I want the remaster because the remaster works properly most of the time. You gonna work? Yay! Look at that. Anybody think I knew what I was doing? Almost a professional. You go there. You go there. Hopefully the sound works. Yeah! Except we can lose a bit of that. New game. No intro. Nothing. Just straight into the game. Hopefully. It's not cool on my mind yet, so don't worry. Although the music's fading out, which is a good sign. He says as it comes back on, why is it not working now? It worked before. Okay, let's restart. Play. New game. There we go. Just needed, you know, it needed to be told to work. Right. It's working even better than when I tested it. It's also very loud. Very loud. Cheers.
This must be the place. Professor Oubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
Don't blame you, because I know what happens. Kadunk. Just happened to fall into the chair. I'm like, fuck. So dramatic. Oh, hey, buddy. I love how that lit burst into flames even though it wasn't even on. Okay, we got the premise. Spider, fire, me, stuck. Can't scooch back to there if I remember correctly. Really sort of colours on that. Anyway.
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Perfect. Let's kick that out. Dunk.
Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that.
I wasn't touching that spider goo.
Spider goo. Ooh, look! A metal bracket.
With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
Well, take the right, yes, I've taken the right person. Now I have to deal with that fire, which involves going over here for water. I've done the beginning of this.
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila.
Possibly not. What's in here?
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Take it. Thank you. It was the dart. It was used to kill off what's-her-face. She's not dead.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Nah. Can I do... There we go. That's better. Yes, please. Water. Oh, bag. Suits you.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
Sorry, I'm just doing something. I hate the fact that when you want to post the stream, it's wrong. The preview's wrong. Go over it.
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
You don't like... There we go. There's the water.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
Shit. Why don't you have a look in the thing?
The cabinet was locked.
Or not. Gas, quick, gas. I can't remember where we get the gas from. Ooh. What's with the wording? Click that photograph. Ooh.
Nice couple. The rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
How do you know? Got gas? I don't suppose you brought a bottle of gas. Oh. That's not what I wanted. That is. No. I can't remember where the gas is.
I racked my brains to think of a way to improvise a fire extinguisher.
I already
If
have.
only I'd stopped for a coffee at the airport.
What happened when I clicked that? You just walked through the fire, but... Oh!
Cabinet was locked.
Darned! Just squash the lipstick in, that might work.
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy bars.
How do you know? You didn't even try.
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy bars.
Again. How do you know?
The projecting bracket had served its purpose. There was nothing else I could do with it. I had no time to sit around.
God damn it. Bookcase.
The bookcase had fallen on its front, making it impossible to reach the books inside.
Right, okay. I'm missing something quite important.
It was a soda fountain, perfect for mixing with drinks or squirting at clowns.
But that fire that's on the rug...
The door blocked my only means of escape.
Technically, the fire blocks your only means of escape. The door is your means of escape.
It was the box that spider had crawled from. In the cabinet's wooden door was a very small keyhole.
Key in keyhole. Okay. What am I missing?
I'd already ransacked, and besides which, the color didn't suit me.
Huh.
The bureau contained... It was a closed... There was nothing else in the...
Okay.
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Labanau, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running.
Might not be
The
in the
pot
running.
contained
The key! Dumbass. I knew that. I knew there was a key in there. No, no, no.
The cabinet?
Yes, 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 yes. I'm aware of this.
The key was way too large to fit into that tiny keyhole.
Let me guess.
The house key didn't fit into the keyhole.
Okay. Nope. So we have a key.
It was the poisoned dart which had stunned Nico. I'd never known anything keep her quiet so effectively.
Huh. I wonder. Are you any good at picking locks? No.
The cabinet was locked.
I know it's locked. Don't tell me the same again.
There was no pressure in the side.
I can't be stuck all freaking ready, can I? Well, obviously I can, because I am.
Yellow pus was seeping from below the bookcase. That spider was very squashed.
Reopen that bugger.
It was a half bottle of extra strong Mexican Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was... disgusting.
Wait.
Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm. What looked like a little shriveled wiener lay on the carpet. Thankfully, it was only the worm from the tequila bottle. Well, I wasn't going to eat it. But life had taught me one thing. No matter how unlikely it seems, the strangest objects have their uses. Even tequila worms.
Can't remember what the use for it is. But what the hell? No. Nice
Ubier
couple.
and his wife, I guess.
I guess. No, it's just a shot in the dark. Shut up, phone. Why don't you put?
It was a
just
soda
throw
fountain.
that at it. It'll
Perfect
break.
for mixing with drinks or squirting at clowns.
Squirting it. Fire!
The fire had taken hold and ignited part of the polished wooden floorboards.
I'm not going to do very well in this game if I can't remember how the hell to do this. Well, obviously, they're not hints, they're just basicness.
The key was way too large to fit into that tiny keyhole.
Kick it.
It was a pair of red lace... It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color. And it reminded me of clowns.
Don't think he's a fan of... No! Can you not, like, pick the lock with it? Whoa!
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open. Inside the cabinet was a small metal object, round at one end with a valve at the other.
Of it. Gus.
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
I know what you can use.
The panties I'd found in Nico's back.
We're making progress.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened. What? Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Are you gonna do... Oi! Are you gonna?
With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Save the day. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Gosh. Go.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Oh, let me guess. It's locked.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down.
You big Jesse. Why don't you use the door key?
I unlocked the door. It was locked. The house key didn't fit this lock. Without a plan, I had nowhere to go. Maybe there was something in the house which would give me a clue where Nico had been. Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear. I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again, but he was my only link with Nico. There was no sign of Labino when I got to the cafe.
No
I decided
surprise
to order a
there.
coffee and wait for him. Oh, garçon.
Garçon.
He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
What a...
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Share a bottle of wine with me.
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
Aha!
How
Because
come?
he's a copper.
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Oh, that kind of copper. Okay.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Oi! Coffee me up, please.
Hey, you.
What?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Oh, you arrogant.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino. It was a small silver flask from which the man was topping up his glass.
Well, I don't intend on nicking that guy. He helped me in the first game.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Whoa!
I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me. I didn't sell it to him.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
Wait, the sound's backwards.
If Oubier's wife
no,
was a
it's not.
movie star...
All the
How
voices
come I
coming
never
in
heard
this
of
ear.
She
The
was
music's
big in
going in that
France.
ear.
The world
quite
doesn't
weird.
stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
With that name, I'm not surprised.
Do you know a guy called André Labino?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Oh, yeah.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Get off. They always get off.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Dart.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic.
Huh.
Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
That's all.
Thank you.
Oh.
Well, this is a surprise, surely.
No. You're gonna have to put up with it. That size,
I wouldn't
I'm
normally
afraid.
call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler's kidnapped her, and he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, How can I help?
Nico needed to speak
Jumping
to
off a
Ubier
bridge.
about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
And
it's
you
worth more
brought it
than
to a
that,
cafe
surely.
in
Oh,
Paris.
very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
Yeah. Small bit.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I
So
haven't
he's
shown
not
it to
gonna
anyone.
know, is he?
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
Begin.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I'll keep that thought to myself.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Sorry.
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
I know he's amusing.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Oh yeah, what the last friend did to us.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Gliese Gallery.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do. When I wore that uniform, I commanded respect. Not anymore.
Excuse me.
What?
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Oh, dull. That's very dull. Dull. Droll.
Ever heard
Very
of
funny.
Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's smut like that which has caused the moral decline of the Western world.
Yeah, that's what caused it. Hey, what's up, dude? NL Gaming. How's it going,
I'm
my man?
trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
Okay, dude, chill. We'll find her. I'm just gonna take that for your own good.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Hey, garçon.
You need anything else?
Info.
There was nothing I wanted to say to him.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What?
Are you just gonna ask the same
Didn't you
thing?
try to appeal against
no,
your dismissal?
You know, that's alright then.
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
Whoa. The blood does thicken.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
I don't want it.
I had no desire to go down into the sewers.
Sewers.
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
Gallery. Just won a game.
The
36
Glee's gallery had style and class.
George.
But very
I
few
was
customers.
Talking. 36-31 basketball. Nice. Is that like real playing or game playing or managing or coaching?
Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist.
Cubist. Okay. It's cubist.
Hi, girls.
Whoa, okay, less of the eyes. Hi, girls, hi! Cool.
What's the joke?
Story. Oh, you see a dude in the window and just walked up and he's like,
isn't it?
Okay, fine.
Fine. Cool story. Hey, big guy, come chat. Real playing, overtime. Nice. Who are you playing?
The way that guy was gripping the glass, I'd need a wrench to get away from him.
No, you're supposed to talk to him. Not try and nick his drink. You already nicked one guy's
Are you
drink.
Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good
No,
God,
that's
no.
the owner.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
That's
Your
the fella.
powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
You're a jumped up asshat, aren't you?
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his
Yes,
house
of course.
earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
Yeah, your accent really instills confidence in your critical
Would you give
acumen.
me your opinion on this pot, sir?
He's just gonna criticize it. He's one of them guys.
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Hey!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Now it's time for the eyes.
You smashed my pot.
I'll smash
Certainly
his
it was not
faces.
only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To
like-
you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
Hey,
I wasn't
Carl.
going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn
Blimp.
the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
Hey, Carl. How's it going, dude? Hey, he broke one of your things over there on the floor. Worth a shot, right?
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most
Hey, Lila, the shape-shifting
English?
demon girl.
These days, one
Welcome
prefers to
back.
think of oneself
How's it going?
as European.
Sure.
Damn right I
Whatever
remember
you
you.
say.
And how
No, I'm
precisely
good,
may
Carl,
one
thank
assist
you.
sir?
I missed everything that guy just said. I'll speak to
The
you in a
pot
minute.
had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
No,
The
no,
pot had smashed into...
no. You're supposed to tell that guy that he broke your pot. Duh.
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
You're good.
It's
Good.
a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir. One doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it.
There we go. Aww. Anyway. Okay, you. Mate, I do they the broken. I do they the what? I'm the one on the bear. Sorry, I do like the broken sword. Oh, I'm with you. See, broken sword's awesome.
Ubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Ubier himself.
He's an asshole. Look at the eyes on this fella. Hang on, can you see the mouse? Yes, you can. Look at the eyes on this fella. It's like, bruh. I'm weird. I know, but it's okay. What up to his wife?
Do you believe the story that Ubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Shh, phone. Buzzing.
Have you seen any of Ubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
Nah. I'm up for the Blackpool trip. Yeah, so I've heard. It's going to be good. Yeah, on that note, we're going to Blackpool Play Expo. And we're filming and interviewing people, and it's going to be good. Word is awesome. Word is very awesome.
I suppose you have an import
Go
license
away,
for these
Facebook.
relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Do you?
Could you tell me which docks Professor Ubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
I'm a cop. Well, I'm not.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
And no, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir.
Yeah,
Paris is
no.
full of them at this time of year.
It is not. It is not.
There is a gentleman
Tourist.
over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
Yeah, he knows.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
So, let me get this straight. This bozo breaks my part. You don't care, and you won't
It
tell
was a
me a
machine
thing.
for reading credit cards.
I'm sure it is. Right, we need to... click.
Rectangles,
Yeah, you said that once.
spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound. I could see a pattern emerging in this artist's work.
Triangles in a straight line planet. It's my younger brother's birthday on the 31st. Cool! Happy birthday to your brother on the 31st.
The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money.
Oh yeah, and the one in the middle's got all the detail.
The way that guy was gripping the...
You said that before.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
Yeah. So. Ooh! Oh! Tequila worm in the wine, eat glug glug. Smash, fall, death. Not death. You're not going to bother, are you? Or have I got to do it at the right point? Wait. Ooh. Go. What are you do? Really? Ah. Go. Yeah, glug. Yeah, the broken pot's broken.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
He'll notice the change of taste. Oh, we got this.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
I can put some more in if you want.
Allow me.
If I keep putting it in, he'll fall. I believe he falls through one of these displays. And he goes... There we go. The piano was a bit late on the mark there, wasn't it? Hey, it's annoying when your shit gets
Are
broke,
those
isn't
pots
it?
very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me.
That doesn't give me much.
I wasn't going to waste my breath on that drunkard. I had no possible...
Okay, but why don't we have a look over here? Let me guess. Docks in Paris.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing. But
Okay,
pasted
the
on the
label.
side was the remains of a label.
Remains.
It was a label bearing a company name and logo.
Okay. Mine. Paris.
Underneath the
Mars.
logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest
go
of the
with
label
Mars,
was
say.
missing.
Anything on the floor near him or on the drum? Nah, there's nothing on the drum. All I needed was that light, that thing.
It was a sturdy packing case.
It was. Right. Now we'll go and have a chat to him and go, hey, where's Mars? Where's that effect?
Go away.
I don't want to. I'm going to go to Mars. Cafe. Oh no, missing something. Okay, no worries. It's fine. So, I've smashed that up and distracted this dude, and all I've got from here is that.
It was a label bearing the name Condor Transglobal.
Okay, let's go and have a word with that ex-copper drunk guy or the chef. Nothing happened then, it went off. Go. Calf. Speaking of cafe, drink! Okay. You didn't have to stand there with your hands in your pockets looking cool. You could have just gone and sat down. That's the
Excuse me.
I don't know
What?
how many it was. I can't ask you about that, can I? Wait, you. Oh. I like the dude's voice. Oh, George's? Yeah, he's got a voice. Right.
You need anything else?
There
Yes.
was nothing I...
No, there isn't.
Excuse me.
What?
I'd been looking forward to seeing my girl, but she wanted to rush off to see some professor.
I see. And you think she's having an affair with this professor?
Look, forget it. It doesn't matter. Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
First I heard of it. I thought she just retired.
It's kind of hot. Fair
Tell
enough.
me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Oedipus complex.
everything apart from the ponytail.
Oedipus complex. Oedipus complex. What's that? Oedipus complex. Search. Concept of psychoanalytic theory. Oh, Sigmund Freud. Okay, so it's what? There we go. Term used by Freud in his theory of psychosexual stages of development to describe a child's feelings of desire. Oh dear. Oh, you know when you wish you hadn't Googled
Which
something?
museum was it you were supposed to be patrolling?
Yes.
The Croon. It wasn't as if anything important was stolen. Just a rusty old tripod.
The tripod I'd returned a few weeks later.
Send it down.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Oh, come on.
I could either go back to Ubier's house...
Fine, we'll go back to the gallery. There must be something I've missed there. Still Sparcode. Are these going to tell us anything anymore? Or are they just going to laugh
If
at
I
me?
wanted to be laughed at, there was always Nico.
Fair point. Okay. Oh, I'm a douche. I've just had a thought.
Go away.
No! I've got something I want to ask you about this.
Go away.
Or not. That?
Go away.
Okay. Good Lord. Lord.
The packing case contained nothing but styrofoam chips.
What am I missing?
It was the flask of absinthe I'd...
Yeah, we know.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille. It was beginning to make sense. Ubier had organized Nico's abduction. Ubier withdrew money from Marseille. Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille,
I knew
not
that.
Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Yeah! Progress! You're too into anime. I've never really got into anime. Hey, I know this bit! This bit's kind of nostalgic.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
Oh, we got our fences like a little poochy pooch. Hey! What are you doing here?
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained
Attack
attack
dog.
dog.
A
A
killer.
killer.
Who's a good boy?
Here, boy. It was a tall wire mesh fence.
Right, so we're gonna go down here. Get the cam, put it down there so it...
The trapdoor barred my way into the watchman's hut. The floorboards above me creaked ominously under the watchman's weight.
Okay, so I need that. Get it. Thank you.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking boats.
Oh, I'm glad you cleared that up. Thank you. Is it gonna work on that? I very much doubt it. Yeah, we're gonna go back up here. I forgot something. I love the art style. I know, it's stunning, isn't it? It's like old school cartoons. You know this is 21 years old this year. Don't do that in real life.
Hi, good morning.
What's up?
You know what time it is?
Not a clue.
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not
Not
into
into
time,
this
man.
Well, you're too early.
Huh. Right on.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Alright.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
Okay. That makes
Does
sense.
number 20 have rabies?
Nah, just a bad attitude. Like I said,
Yeah.
he's a trained attack dog.
Yeah.
They took him when he was a puppy and messed with his head to make him the way he is.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, they have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez.
Look at his
Are you
eyes.
some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot
Foot
in front
from
of the other.
That's how I walk.
Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
No, you weren't.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
Okay.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Okay. What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Okay, I want that chimney cap.
Ouch!
God
That's hot.
damn it. Ooh! Light bulb. I remember stuff. I remember stuff. I remember stuff. Keep taking the top off my gear stick. I want that.
The bottle was just nothing was gonna get me into that water if I could.
No, you don't have to get in the water. Just use the stick.
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
Hey, how you doing?
It was a box of blank forms. Wrong.
Wrong.
It was a packet with a picture of a boxer dog on the front. It was a filthy, stained coffee mug. I couldn't reach that far. Excuse me?
Huh? Who's there?
Fall. I don't know. Ouch, Charlie. Right, okay, so I need to get that box of stuff. Dog treats. And I need to use that to cool the top down.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it. Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
More importantly, you could put stuff in it.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Go, quick. Go. Ha-la-dee-dar. Mine now.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
Perfect.
The box contained nothing but blank forms.
What, and you ain't got a pen? You no. Oh.
Baked beans in ketchup.
Lee.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Okay, just hold on to that dog.
I went the wrong way. I think we'll go back down here. Clonk. Well, I got what I needed. Here, doggy.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
I don't condone the following actions in any way, shape, or form, and it's only to get further in
I
the
felt
game.
a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking.
Exactly.
It soon passed.
Ah, you mean it soon passed? Poor Pooch. We all know what's gonna happen now. Oh, ooh. Hey, 20.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... Well, like
a
a dog.
dog. Okay. Arf, arf. Yeah, 20's gone. 20's made a bid for freedom. Bye, 20. Now, we can probably climb.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
Makes two of us. Don't worry about it. I've used an angle grinder. That's worked. And it's spectacular as hell. Alright. Run! No. Ooh, Condor Transglobal.
It read Condor Transglobal. I'd
Oh,
come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside. It was a beautiful piece of 19th century engineering, but not a lot of use to me.
Oh, it will be.
There was a little grill set into the door.
Perfect.
The
Anyone
grill opened
home?
from the inside.
God damn it, knock on the door then.
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Knock harder then.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
Do it ninja style.
The window wasn't fully shut.
Perfect.
It was a duct from a ventilation fan.
Yes, it is. Well done. Good going, George. Oh, would you look at that? Native American Indians. Central American Indians. What are you doing over there?
It was a powerful fan. I couldn't reach the blades of the fan, which if I'd stuck my fingers in there, I'd never be able to play guitar again.
Oh, he plays guitar. Well, how about you shove that in it?
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss.
Probably the guy that smacked you over the back of the head. Anyway. Oh, they both do the same thing. Okay. Okay. At least now they'll hear me knocking. Come and knock and knock knock. Drinky beauty.
Who is it?
Isabalis.
Pizza delivery?
I didn't order pizza.
No? This is the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company, isn't it?
I don't like pizza.
Oh, come on. Everyone likes pizza. Maybe he was allergic to mozzarella.
Maybe. Oi!
Hey,
Hello.
What now?
Look, this pizza's been paid for. You might as well take it.
I told you, I don't like pizza.
Not even with extra olives?
I hate them. Olives are the devil's butt nuggets.
Ugh. Let's try again.
If you know what's good for you, you'll open this door.
What if I don't?
I'll kick your head in.
Okay, I'll come out, you creep.
Why do I get the feeling this was a bad move? Go, 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 go! Hey.
No, I had to think of something else.
Oh, of course you did. No, don't. I'm assuming if I'm still there when he comes out, I die. Good way to get down there. Ninja style. He's gonna start getting really annoyed at me soon.
If you know what's good for you, you'll open this door.
What if I don't?
I'll kick your head in.
Okay, I'll come out, you creep.
I thought it had something to do with this here barrel. Worry with the barrel. Stop, stop, stop. Go, quick, go, 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 go. Yeah. Incoming, you bloody great bugger. Smack. Yeah. We are making progress. Oh, I've got to tell you to go down the ladder. You can't even work that on yourself. Don't know if the music was well timed or what, but it worked. In your trap. Yeah, good.
There was a small drawer in the desk. Knowing my luck, it was bound to be locked.
Yeah, that will. I'm gonna go and have a chat to that dude first. Where are you? You gone? Okay, suits me. Piano, yes. That's locked. Okay, okay. Okay, it's locked before you pull the...
It was locked.
Well done, George.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coromante City.
Miraculously, they're not locked.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
No, that was a mistake.
It was locked.
I know it's locked.
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Did it not?
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad? Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Guaramonte.
Is that where you're from? Coramonte City?
Guaramonte.
Okay, calm down. Chill.
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me.
Really?
What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay?
I did a good thing. Oh.
Hey, come back here.
Why does everything help leave me?
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
Fine. There was a
I
hole
couldn't pry the
from
doors
game.
apart with my bare hands. There was usually an easier way to do it.
Really? Maybe press the button. Miracle. If you're
Just
hearing
in
a hum
time.
and a click,
Interrupting the
it's
beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now? The little crate was precariously balanced.
the game. It's a lift.
The little crate
Yes. It was a lift, thankfully. There we go.
there. That would keep the doors from closing.
Job's a fish. Level up round.
The window was not designed to open.
No, it's made of glass. Every window's designed to open.
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
So use the hook.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope.
Okay, fair point. There's rope here.
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
Rope. There's a pilot truck. Right there.
I was wrestling with the small crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger. Live contents do not drop.
Duly noted. Pilot truck to the rescue.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
Really? Are you that dim? We need rope. Have we got anything that could... No. Oh, well, it's worth a shot.
The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
Break the chain?
The short chain stopped
Oh,
the cuffs.
I know that. There's cats in the box. It might be. I imagine it's something like
It was Ubier's bank
spiders.
statement.
Okay.
It was the set of manacles I'd removed from the little Indian's ankles.
You can't call them little.
The short chain stopped.
I know. I know.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any.
I will end you. Can you open the door?
A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors.
Of course it was.
These doors were not going to open. There was no way to open that window.
You're not trying hard enough then, are you? Right. Come on. It's a puzzle.
Nothing happened. That was probably because the elevator was already on this floor. An unmarked switch.
You telling me all I did was turn the bloody lights on? Stop buzzing. I don't know what is buzzing, but it's buzzing. Maybe that powered the door?
These doors...
No. Hey, hey! What's that? Hey, hey!
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
Break the beam with your face.
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall.
That would be my ideal
solution. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling.
Yay!
Just as I'd hoped. A secret room.
It's not a secret, really. We found it.
Nico!
You have unlocked bonus comic artwork. Food the bar. I want to have a look at it. I don't know where to find it. I'm guessing I can't. Son of a bitch. Don't shred the ropes, we need it for the statue. You're gonna pull that tape off, aren't you? Ow.
There. How are you feeling?
Oh, thanks, Georges.
Georges.
How on earth did you find me?
I knew Oubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
What?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The
That's
proof
what
I needed to
narcotics are.
expose Karzak's smuggling operation.
Usually.
I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
Bye, Nico. I'll have that. See? Straight into the coat. Toupee?
I decided to keep the masking tape. It was bound to be of some use to me.
It was bound to be some use. Bound, tape. God, the puns are strong in this game.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
I know where it leads to. I know.
It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue first.
Alright. There you go. Damn, son, she fine. Right.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that...
Oh my god. Yes, there.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley.
What? Oh, maybe use the shackles now.
The statue looked way too heavy.
So simple, yet so stupid.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
Yeah, there was. Nico, do something. Please. Pick that up. My God.
Have you
Fast as
any
stars.
idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, Georges. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
He's me.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moo?
Yes, you remember him?
No, I don't. A lot has happened to me in the last year.
He was the sergeant who disappeared while we were investigating the Templars.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Okay. Tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
They did that thing. How do you know? Because I said.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America. A place called Quaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs.
And the little dude went nuts about it, but we're glossing over that.
Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes. But he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes. They're like a wild animal's. Like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Titipoco. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
I
Do you
believe that
recognize
may
this?
be an
Is
insult.
that the dart which knocked me out?
Yeah,
That's right.
it is.
I kept it as a souvenir.
Ha!
I
Do these
found
look
these
familiar?
in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough. Look, the little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poison dart?
Of course I'm sore.
Yeah. Okay. Nico, can you help me move these crates?
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
Okay.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope.
So we need more rope. Is there any more rope in here? There is nothing in there. That home is really getting annoying.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley. The crate bore the familiar logo of Condor Transglobal, but no clues to its contents. It was a large crate, with no label.
So, no label. Just
I
move the
didn't want to
crate.
risk dropping the crate and releasing its live contents.
Alright, get Nico to do it then. Ooh, maybe... no, alright. Or... Getting bored of him doing that. Oh. Freaking. I don't know. Use the worm. No. Use the worm on Nico. Oh god, I've got to wait for him to walk. Hey, Shaz. I don't know what that is.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
I
This
didn't think
worm.
she'd be interested.
Oh, yeah, she would be. She'd love it. Everyone loves a bit of worm.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
I didn't think she'd be interested.
Oh, shut your face. Can you open the door yet?
The rope was attached around the neck of the statue. It was a pulley attached to a long rail which ran the length of the building. It wasn't much use, though. No rope.
Oh, I need more rope. Can I have more rope from downstairs? Will you move that out the way?
I couldn't move the crate until I'd blocked the light beam with something else.
Oh! The tape. Yeah!
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Move that. Pick that up. Put it on there. Shove this out of the way. Why are you walking around it? Why couldn't you just shove it from that end? Because it's only animated to push it from this end. But shh. See? We're making progress.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor, and I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth are you doing?
Shh.
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
What
I like to
do
keep
you
myself
think?
occupied in times of stress.
Oh, I can't open the tank on my e-cig. I'll deal with that in a minute. Move, Nico. Thank you. Look at that.
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
That's because you're not gonna move it. You're gonna use the weird switch thing. Really? With the...
Nothing happened.
Just...
I didn't want to remove the rope
No,
from the pulley.
I don't want you to remove the rope from the pulley. I want you to send that thing through the bloody door. Right, okay. Let's try shifting that thing. Right. Give it a shove. Hey! No.
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
Nico! Nico! A little help.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Push! Oh,
Great teamwork.
Jesus.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
Mr. Stobart. Well, there's a rope.
I thought about hanging from the cable with my bare hands, but it was too far to the other end of the cable to escape that way.
So now what do you suggest?
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Light bulb. Shackles. Fucking shung. These things.
Nico, I have a great idea.
Hey, that's 20. Was that really loud for anyone else? Because it freaking deafened me.
Where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, Andre. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nicole.
He's a Brit.
Thank you so much, Andre.
George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Ah,
Oh, but it was true.
wrong.
If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coromonte City.
Coromonte is in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all
Really?
we needed to know. Come on, George.
Run! A few moments later.
Quaramonte, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America. Well, that's how it was translated in the brochure. We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Transglobal seemed a good place to start.
The music seems a little loud, if I'm honest. We shall deal with that anon. However, I will be back.
Hey, it's market day. I don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
Will do. However, back in well. Creepy guy with binoculars. Where's creepy guy with binoculars? Or did I miss creepy guy with binoculars? Right, let's go and have a chat to a few folk. What's up, G?
Hi. You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables. Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages.
See ya.
Adios. Hasta luego. Ta-ta. See you later. Garbage, fuck you. His lyric.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
See.
Hey! Mind the footwear, lady.
Well.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
That's not what I meant.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If, by some remote chance, I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the Night Hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Oi!
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't done well with animals in general, have you, Joji? Don't click on there.
It was an uninteresting little wooden hut, with an armed goon outside it.
Ooh, let's go have a chat to the armed goon outside of it. At the start of the animation. Okay. I missed that.
Welcome to Guaramonte.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
No
This
cabs.
is the capital. Guaramonte City.
Wow. Big place you got here. Real high.
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor,
Next week.
don't you like our beautiful country?
It's great.
Yeah. It's like a little piece of paradise, right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Guaramonte.
How come music is restricted in Guaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign. Traditional Guaramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Senora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
I don't think we'd get on.
We've had enough. We're going back to the ship.
Okay.
No, we're not.
You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
Exit visa. Cool. Paperwork to get out of the country.
It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
Maybe it was. Sussed anything, Nico? That.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, George. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
Maybe because there is no drop command.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something?
Same thing.
Would you
Want a
like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, George?
Sure, they're great. Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
Yes.
Wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be. How did you know that?
I was
My
gonna
grandfather
say.
used to work in a foundry.
Gotcha.
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
The plot thickens.
Take a look at this.
This.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house. Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
George.
Hey, Nico!
Okay. Going up there now. She's not. This looks like a travel agent with the maps and the stuff. Hey, red-haired, green-jacketed, white-bloused woman. She'll be called
Hola, señora.
Susie.
Hi. We were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Oh, senorita.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
Conchita.
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Okay.
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
That helps. Want a biscuit?
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Righto.
Does this
Take that as a
stone mean
no.
anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
I'll leave
Do
the
you
scary
recognize
stone
the
to
icon on
left.
this label?
Left?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Mayan princess.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I've no idea.
Wonderful.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
I'm sorry. I can't resist.
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Okay. Time to scare the shit out of her.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Alright. Thanks for nothing. Hey, dude, flowery top. Talk.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
It's not so much a tour, is it? As a
Do you know anything
invitation
about
to
the
do some
eclipse that's
work.
due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
Well, you're a fat lot of good, aren't you? You didn't know shit. Man on phone, man off phone, man talkie. Man talkie.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
No!
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Fine. Don't help. Whatever.
Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Do you care about eclipses?
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
Cool.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
No.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
I heard
I like the background. Oh, this thing.
pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
9
wallpaper.
days. Thanks.
It's going soon. It's alright, but it's not very good for, like, recording. Hang on. I'll try and show you it properly. Hold on. Hold on! Yeah. See? It's all stars and stuff. I didn't put it up. The last guy who worked it did. And look at my Lego! And stuff. Yeah, anyway. Zoom out. Ooh! I've got to reset my camera now. I did not plan this. Down, down. Down again. Down. Solid. Yeah. So, we learned that no one knows anything. And you
I
learned
had
the background.
nothing else to talk about.
Ah, nobody gives a shit.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Let me look in your filing cabinet. Thing.
Keep out of there.
Keep
That's
out
where
of
the
there.
explosives are stored.
Oh. What? Pardon me while I refuse to believe you. But, okay, maybe we get the hell
There
out
was
of
nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Oh, yeah. So, let's go. No one was any use. Let's say hello to the goat. Hi, goat. Right, sod it. Oh no, 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 no. Licia.
Hey, Nico!
Hmm? What? Huh? What?
George Stobart, well, of all the...
Mrs. Henderson! Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne
Yeah,
on the other side
you
of the
saw
globe in
Subtic
Syria.
Eyes
He was an
Sam.
army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged. Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil-sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own?
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres. The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot. What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one. Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested. What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Ooh-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Catch you later, Pearl. Hey, Nico!
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor. With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavations. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
My mic's
Senor.
on.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Oh,
Nicole
God, we've got a
Collard.
flirt.
Enchanté, mon général.
Was my mic muted when I was telling you where we got the wallpaper from?
Pardon me,
By the way.
senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look,
Here's an
we'd
idea.
like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
You're a cop. And you're playing Space Invaders. That's Space Invaders. Well, a very rudimental version of it. Oh. Okay, we'll start with that.
Take a look at this label.
Yes, it was.
Si,
Damn it!
senor.
Hang on.
Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The
Who's
lady at the
Ronaldo?
mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Conchita Garcia is crazy. If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
I'm beginning to think you wouldn't have noticed. The wallpaper was from a shop. I think it was B&Q, but I'm not sure. The guy who lived with us decided that it was a good idea to put him.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
Wrong! Tell us the truth.
I believe Condor is run by a man named Karzak.
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all
Really?
the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Bull snot. Liar!
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
You're a jack of all
I
trades
can
and
see
you're no
that,
good at all any
General.
of them.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
Aha! Oh, Lilac, you're in luck. Guess what I found? Have a link. If you click that link will take you to where you can buy that wallpaper. Anyway, questions?
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, Signor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour.
Don't want a guided tour.
When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
No.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our
Cool,
rich and
thank
glorious
you. It's
past,
okay.
Signor. The professor
No
is
worries.
planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
We've had enough of Quaramonte and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
I'll ask my dad about it on Monday. Okay, I'm sure there's probably cheaper places to get it. I don't know. Cosmic space wallpaper. Hang on. Where are you from? What country are you? Oh, look at that. There's loads of places to get it. You can even get it from Amazon. Hang on, I'll put you an Amazon link in. Click, click. Have an Amazon link.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
Oh. How come you're on YouTube? Well, why not?
What do you
Fancy
think
a
of
change.
these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso!
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
I told you, I never heard of the guy. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
He technically doesn't know nothing.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, Senor.
Yeah, now there's anything useful.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
I'll be back.
No, I won't.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, Signor. How can I help you?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I pressed the wrong doobie button thing. Size of these cameras. Huge.
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Small,
Si,
far
senor.
away.
But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind them. What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if
Ah.
you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, Signor. I don't understand these things.
There are some silly people in this game.
Would you
Want
like a
biscuit?
gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, Signor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, Signor. If the General catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Wow. That's a bit harsh. Want an eclipse?
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, Signor. El General keeps me in the dark about
Aha!
those things.
In the dark! Because it's an eclipse and there's a pond.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca. The night wind. Take it away, Signor. That stone is cursed.
So long. I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the General was sat there. A couple of special offer letters were strewn across the desk. I had no need for junk mail. A safe was... It was General Graciento.
You got anything to say?
I'd asked him all I'd want.
So, I need to get rid of him.
It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it.
I was right. It
I
is a
didn't
game.
have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
I'm playing computer.
I wasn't
no,
going to
no, no,
I wasn't
no,
going to
no. Why can't I talk to Nico? Oh well. He smiles far too much. Pearl, I need you to get the general out here and freak him out a bit.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
That man we saw talking to the general was Ubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Ubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Quaramonte. You came on a little strong with the general.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe, but that guy's weakness isn't in his foot.
The Achilles isn't really in his foot.
Catch you later, Pearl.
The music is doing my toy then because it's flipping loud. Right, Pearl!
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
Probably
I guess
not.
so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen. Catch you later, Pearl.
No!
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come?
Please.
No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Want a biscuit?
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really. They're good.
We'll take your word for it.
What?
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
Oh, we're carrying dead worms. That's completely normal.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
He's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Less than ideal.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
What was the ship with
Do
the
tell.
condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Really?
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
What about this?
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
Nobody likes it. Alright, can you maybe kick off so the general comes out? Please, I need that general to come out.
Go away.
So that's a firm no. Maybe the general can tell me more about Miguel. Nico!
Hey, Nico!
Don't know why Nico has to come with us, but what the hell.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Means the working population is.
Is it true
about
there's a restriction
3,000.
on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
I'll be back.
The goat is a lie. The cake. The cake is a lie.
I had nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Oh, I need him to just go. What do you reckon, Nico?
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Alright, well, let's move on to the next bit, see what happens there. Goat is a cake lie, or is the cake a goat lie? Which is it to be? Or maybe the cake is a goat lie. Professor Rubier. Go have a chin wag with that old goat. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for these tracks.
Professor Ubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George
Yeah,
Stobart.
I do proper length
I thought
streams.
that face was familiar. Remember me,
It's
George?
Dwayne.
Dwayne Henderson.
Hi, Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here.
A few? A lot.
Does the name Karzak
Oh, well.
mean anything to you?
We got
Yes,
time.
I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazakh, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Maybe you don't, but I do. Why was she known as the Little Dachshund?
It was just a silly pet name I used to call her. Somehow some damned reporter found out.
Alright.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Carl, I found her, don't worry. She's sort of over here somewhere, wandering around aimlessly.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including
mistake.
the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What
God.
plot?
I have no idea.
Lilac's doing word math. Cakes are goats and geeks. Cakes and goats equals geeks. Oh, geeks are lies. Or coats. Coats. The coat is a lie. Damn them coats and stuff. Want a biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good.
Very good.
I can't get enough of these things.
He just ate a dog biscuit.
Do you see this label?
Yes.
Coat.
It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
That's going to Twitter. Hang on, I need to Twitter. Me and my stream have come to the conclusion that it isn't cake, it is a lie. It is coats. Tweet. Tweet hunt! If you're on Twitter. Follow us at StamPC Gaming. There's an
Do you know
eclipse.
anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
Okay, cool.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
I don't have Twitter. It's fine, don't worry. Anybody else?
Does
who's
the
on
eclipse have some special significance for you?
From me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Alright, this game came out in 1997, but I don't know when it was based.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
It's mine. What do you know about this stone?
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims. And victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Jesus.
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Me too. He sounds mean. Dwayne! How are you doing, buddy? Oh, I have to...
Are you still working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No,
exactly.
That fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
I didn't mean to click
Sounds
that one.
like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Cool.
So
Okay.
the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like
Seen
Pinocchio
lots of
before
women.
he met the blue-ringed
triggered.
sparrow. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta,
Ah.
the dictator.
Oh. Hence the lack of music. I think it's. I think it's.
Did you know that traditional music is
You know.
illegal in Caramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No,
BLB.
really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
An agitator?
What's
Do
the
tell.
real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Inciting a riot? That's a bit excessive.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Okay.
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No. A guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Now.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
I was expecting a bit more than that. Well, we need a word.
I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. It makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Aye. Bye.
Hey, Nico.
Nico. At least it ain't clicking. General Classiental.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to.
Don't
There was nothing else.
Fuck's sake. Fine. Okay. So I was starting to go that way, he just turns up on the other side of that. I can't go back to the boat because reason. I suppose him. Let's look at it. Don't think we've done that yet.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Well, fuck it, it'll do. Yeah! Man with waistcoat. Begin a conversation.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Well, that was a waste of time. Sitting woman, what do you know?
Hi. Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pain?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
And what happens if we try to go back to the boat? Does that guard dude decide that that's a bad idea and say go away?
You can't leave without an exit visa.
Jeez, he's got a deep voice. Let's go and have a look at the Caramonte Mine Company again, see if anyone's got anything more they might want to say.
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Ah.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Teoculcan?
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
I don't bloody know, do I? No, 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 no.
There was nothing else.
No. I bet there's nothing else you want to say to anyone, is there?
There was nothing else I want. There was nothing else I wanted to ask that guy.
You'd not miss much.
There was nothing else.
Basically, she's annoyed at Professor Ubier because Professor Ubier has been chatting to the general, and Professor Ubier borrowed equipment off her to do his archaeological dig thing. That's about all you've missed. Right. Stretchy.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Oh, nobody has anything else to talk about. Several days upriver.
I had no more to...
Okay, let's have a chat.
Hey, Nico!
Nico! Oi, General Smiler. Why are your medals on the wrong side of your jacket, and why are you a massive liar?
I'd asked him all I'd wanted.
No.
I wasn't going...
No.
I'd like to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He
Whoa.
is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International is going to hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No. You think we're crazy?
Yeah.
While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
So long.
Anything to say about that?
I'd asked him all...
Nope.
The safe was undoubtedly locked.
It's a safe. It will be. Right, I wonder if these dudes know anything more about that. Probably not.
I had nothing...
Pearl.
I had no more...
Nico. Thank you. At least he stopped. Like Sims when you go talk to that person.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about.
Okay, maybe we'll go round and round. Have a look round. He's a slow walker, isn't he, this fella? Apart from now where he's running. Hey, Ubier's gone. And there's a dude there. It's like PT. Hey, dude.
Hi, I'm George Stobart. What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
That sucks.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
You sound
Do they have an
surprised.
office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought. Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Whoa, okay, that's interesting. Sorry I haven't been on any streams much because of school. It's okay, school's important. It's fine. Plus, we've been
Can
streaming
you
on
tell
Twitch
me anything about
a
this
lot.
stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah, look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He was here a while ago.
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No, someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Anyway, down to scare him.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists, but it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Bye. Dwayne! Do you fancy giving me a lift up to that mine excavation archaeological dig type thing? You're in year 9. Yeah. Yeah, you will be. How's it going?
Have you really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
Continue.
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
Well, even I figured that out.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seem kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign national, see? George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
What?
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
So now I'm a terrorist.
It was one of the windows of the jail. The cell was vacant.
We're gonna have a look in this one.
There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me.
Hey, Miguel! You didn't hear me. Portrait. Dang. Alright, I'm guessing Mrs. Woman who works for the mining company will have a detonator. When I'm at school, I want to be at home. When I'm at home, I want to be at school. Okay. Is that because your friends are at school when you're at home? But when you're at school, you have to do schoolwork, so you'd rather be at home? Out of curiosity. Mrs. Woman! Can I have a
Do you have
detonator?
any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
I have a goddamn reason.
I had nothing else to...
I'll just get one myself. Pop, 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 pop.
Hey!
Hey!
Stay out of that cupboard.
I had nothing else...
Okay.
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
I remember school. 18 years this year since I left. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know how long it is since I left.
Do you know where I could find a detonator?
Sure. The cupboard behind the boss. But she won't let you have it.
I'll use my charm.
This I gotta see.
Yeah. It didn't work.
I'm looking for a detonator.
Oh my, that's dangerous. I mean, are you qualified to handle those things? I
Yeah.
don't know how you can work with explosives. I'd be too scared of blowing myself up. That's why I work in an office. Mind you, clerical duties
Oh,
are not
what,
as
you
safe
might
as
get
you
a
might
paper
think.
cut?
You know those things you use to remove staples? You know, staple removers?
Look, I sympathize, but I've heard enough of this crap.
No. He might have helped you. Till you called it.
Do you keep detonators in the office?
I don't know. I'm new here. In fact, I started this morning. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you familiar with accounting software?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Which package are you using?
It's called Link. The guy who wrote it must be a lunatic. Every time I save a file, it plays a silly tune, and a little cartoon piglet dances across the display.
So what's the problem?
Well, none, I guess. But it's not what I'd expect from a professional accounting package.
You left in 2000. I don't even know
I
when
had
I left.
nothing else to talk about. It was the Flints.
I know. There's got to be a way of getting her out. Nico, Nico, Nico. Nico, Nico, Nico. Come here. Yes.
There was nothing else I wanted to
Oh,
talk
why
to
did
Nico
you walk
about
all
at
the
that
way over
time.
there and tell me that? Why couldn't you tell me as soon as I clicked on it? Ugh. Right. Wonder if the general can help. Maybe he can. Oh, Pearl. Pearl's pretty useful.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance?
No.
Oh, I get it. This is to detonate the truckload of explosives, right?
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Hey, Nico.
There you go. I didn't want that one. I wanted that. Wow. You, General Bravissimo, whatever your fucking name is.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to for now.
Of course you
I wasn't going...
I know, I wasn't expecting you to.
I had nothing else.
Okay. July. Yeah, sounds about right. My brain left exams when I started school.
I had nothing else to... The mournful look in that goat's eyes was beginning to depress me.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 7th month of the 2000th year. Ish. That was a big bang.
Nuestra Señora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, senor. The First Lady of Coramonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
Yeah, if you like big, middle-aged military women.
Si, senor. I do.
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country, apart from emasculating its music?
Take a look around you, senor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall, but most of all, she has brought prosperity.
Where?
For the first time in the history of Caramonte, we have an export trade.
Uh-huh. Where's you? I'm sure I've already tried this, but...
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Pressing the wrong thing. My older brother was 8 months old when you left school. Your older brother? Man, that's... Yeah.
Hey, Nico! A filing cabinet. The filing cabinet was probably locked.
3 brothers. Oof. I'm an only child. It's me, and me. And the missus. What? This makes sense. Wait.
Hey, Nico!
Doesn't make any sense. I can't find the thing that I'm looking for.
I decided to leave the television switched on.
Of course you do. Am I looking right thing in the wrong place? Or am I looking for the wrong thing in the right place? It's got to be in one of these buildings, so I've done everything out here. So I'm missing something in here. Logic. Law. Jig. Stop moving.
I had nothing else.
Of course. What kind of woman needs 4 secretaries?
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
Yeah. You think? Let's have a chat to Dwayne, see what we're missing. Come on, a bit further. Come on.
I had nothing else to ask him.
Why?
I had nothing more.
That's your problem. I'm missing something.
Hey, Nico!
Hey, Nico! Something to do with that. I'm going over there.
There was nothing
else. Fuck.
It was the map which the General had been showing to Professor Oubier.
Hello.
Senor. Leave the child alone.
Why? Senor, leave the church alone.
There was nothing else I...
Lies!
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
Well, what about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'm an archaeologist.
I'll be back. There was nothing else.
The music has changed. Nico, ass over here. No, no, for the love of God, no. What does she reckon to that?
Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the General didn't want us to see it.
Let's go and have a chat to Mrs. Mining. She'll make head and a tail of it, probably. You know when you get your feeling. That feeling you're making progress. I have that feeling now. Mrs. Red.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Oubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there. I had nothing.
Why is this not making sense? Surely she'd be interested in that chart. What's Dwayne got to say about the chart? Go. What's that? Oh right, that's a prologue. There's a prologue. No one's gonna get that reference. Oh well. I am my own comedian. Dwayne, I found a thing and no one's gonna let me look at it.
I had nothing else to ask him.
Alright. Maybe Ronaldo's got something to say.
Hey, Nico!
Oh. Hey, Nico! Hey, Nico! Take your time.
I wasn't going to.
No, I know you're not. I don't expect you to.
I had nothing else I wanted to ask.
Cute. I'm gonna use that chart again and see what happens.
Senor.
Sorry, I forgot.
Senor.
Sorry. I'd asked him all I'd wanted to. There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
God. Pearl, can you tell me anything or maybe get that general out of there?
I had no more to talk to her about.
Any hints? Anyone? Anywhere? Oh.
Could you distract the general while I took a look at that chart?
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah. You'd make a great snake charmer. Come on. 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
Finally. Yo, Sir Grinalot.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
Anything.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview? With me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved General.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
Yep, couple of hours. Bye, General Pervolot. Don't you worry about me, Ronaldo.
No, 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 Signor.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, Signor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him. Would you take my friend to the ruins now the general's gone?
I'd be honored, senor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
Pearl! 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 No. Pearl, 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 Pearl! Pearl.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Oh, such a... Oh, I can't believe I have to, you know... I've got to save the world. What a predicament.
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
Beanpole. Bye, Ronaldo. You have a jolly good time now.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station.
Go. Hello. That fax machine just vomited information on something, but I want this chart.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Cuaramonte City. About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
Perfect. Let's play a game.
Uh-oh. Not such a good idea.
What? It is. It's
The
a
safe
great
was
idea.
undoubtedly locked.
Turn the telly off. It's doing my head in. Good to see some
I
broken
decided
soul.
to leave
What's
the
up,
television
dude?
switched on.
How's it going, mate? Thank you for joining. I've just, after what feels like a day and a half, worked out how to get rid of the General and Ronaldo. In Monkey Dung. This place. That I can't remember the name of.
I'm
Miguel.
George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Okay.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Ubier?
That's right. This man Karzak is Ubier's boss.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up, for me to hang myself.
Whoa.
Don't cry for me, Senor Stobart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
That's a deep and meaningful thought you have there. Been quite a few years since I played Broken Sword 2. Well, now's as good a time as any. Anything else in here that I need to do? Anything?
There was nothing I wanted to...
Nope. Not a dicky bird. Right, let's try this here foiling cabinet. Stop. And yes, I know I'm playing the remaster. But
The
there's a very
filing
good
cabinet
reason
was
for that.
probably locked.
OBS looked crap with the original version, which I also have. So like, okay. Right, I need to go and have a chat to Mrs. Mining Company. Cheery fella, yeah, I know. I'd rather die than live with the shame of going to prison for a couple of days. Trust me, he's gonna die if friggin' Dwayne finishes his plan. It's gonna be a serious wake-up call. Up the steps. Time to have a chat with... What's her name? Conchita.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Cuaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, A place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about OBA's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Okay. What the hell's going on in my chat? Oh, well, good job I have it on my phone. Scrum VM. Whoa, what's this? Scum VM has some issues with Windows 10. You have to muck around to move the mouse pointer, not miss. That was the problem! To make the mouse pointer. Yeah, every time I moved it, it was just like... There you go, I'll show that. That's fine. Yeah, that was the issue I was having. Which is why I was forced to use the remaster. And yeah, it is more of a convenience. Did I get the detonator?
There was nothing else I wanted.
I did get the detonator, good. Yeah, I installed it and booted it up because it came along with this good old games edition. So I thought, we'll try that. And I booted it up, and all was well, and I went to move the mouse and it just went absolutely bonkers. Creamy language. Yeah. Oh, why am I going this way? I don't want to go this way. I want to go around the side. This way. Could be an explosive end to the stream anyway. Potentially. Have a detonator.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
Oh, God, I could have done that before. Oh, well. Come on, bit further, bit further, bit further. In through the door. Hashtag we are creamy. Fax has belched out about 5 things since I first noticed it doing it. For real, glad to see you picked them up. Probably some of the best. Probably is. It is.
Hey, Miguel.
All hell's gonna break loose.
What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Yes.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
Uh-oh.
You're not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell, now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Yeah, Dwayne makes an appearance and raises all
Very
kinds
wise,
of hell.
Not Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
True story.
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
Nah. Innuendos. Okay.
This was part of your plan, right?
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
So, here we are.
Oh,
You've changed.
I thought I would
Lord.
slip into something more comfortable.
Wow.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me?
I want that lava
Ask
lamp
and I will
introduced to
answer.
the backyard.
I will deny you nothing.
Oh, goody. I will.
I am a very giving person.
How nice for your friends.
Going over here now.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water.
Nico doesn't give
I
a
was
damn.
running out of sofa.
Stand up. There we go. I've come to fix the washing machine.
As spirited
I know,
as you
right?
are beautiful, I admire that.
He's even got the open
As
shirt
long
thing
as he
going on.
admired it from afar.
Right, come on, let's get this chinwag
I'd run
over
out
with.
of things to talk about.
Goody gumdrops. We're just gonna go over and mess with your lava lamp. Hope you don't mind.
I didn't want the lava lamp.
I could have sworn this scene had something to do with the lava lamp.
I didn't want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas.
Maybe
I
we
had to
just
keep
go.
him talking. But what about?
Okay. Oh, balls.
I didn't want the picture.
I don't want you to want the picture. I want you to...
It was General Graciento in full-on lounge lizard mode. A lava lamp, hip in a retro way. I had no doubt the General thought it was hip, full stop.
Right.
On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes. The General was a real sportsman, and no mistake.
Right. There we go. Okay.
Who's the guy with the hat and the fat cigar?
My mother.
Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
I have to get
Then
something
how
to eat.
did-
Just wanted to pop in and say hello.
Are those
cool.
bullet holes?
Hi.
Two
Thank you very much,
magazines
mate.
on
Much
full
appreciated.
automatic.
And
It
we
put
will
up
be
quite a
enjoying it.
fight.
I, love your TV.
Oh, yeah. Cool, no?
No. Don't turn it on.
Oh boy, female mud wrestling.
That's an impressive hi-fi system, General.
Would you care to hear some music, my dear?
No.
Oh, it's no bother. I don't even have to get up.
You clap at it.
Oh,
Wow. What's up?
Mom, what is going on here?
nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
El
Madame la
Presidente.
Presidenta, sorry, Madame la Presidenta.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidenta. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good
Hi.
afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Not
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
Yes.
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
I'm a freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looked safest to play dumb, with good bone structure. Haya, lifestyle of the super rich and vainglorious, Envy magazine,
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes,
Fa 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 fa. And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst! Hey, George!
What's up, Dwayne?
Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork.
Oh, sure.
Negative to negative, it's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, damn. Alright, I'll just hook that up. Alright, there we go. Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
So,
Quick,
wait!
Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go!
Too late.
Down!
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something.
Oh, you are joking.
Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver.
Perfect.
But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure.
MacGyver,
but
this
I'll
mother
think of
trucker.
something.
Well, you weren't going to hang anyone with that, were you? It just fell. So, we have a rope.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
No.
I couldn't escape that way.
I know that. You give the rope to Dwayne. You're at one end, round the bar, and he pulls the wall off. See?
The rope was securely tied to one.
Good.
Dwayne was waiting.
Good.
Solid bars protected the small window. I had nothing else to add. I couldn't escape. Hey, Dwayne, I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white Western. Of course, Hopalong was using a horse and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Principle works.
Anything you say, George.
George!
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Oh, my feet. Raoul, propose, you idiot.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Nico.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but...
What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
Oh, yeah, he was involved, alright. We see? Yeah!
I ain't gonna say a thing, cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Yeah,
Quick, senor, the river.
The river.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
Nico's right there.
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Run!
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy?
It's Le General.
General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorists.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
God. All right. Perfect. That's really loud. Jeez.
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely.
I have so
and my
many
mouth
questions.
tasted like a swamp. but I followed the sound and discovered a tree house in a nearby clearing.
Well, I think it's safe to say we're going to leave this episode here. I am going to be finishing this game on YouTube streaming as of however long it takes. But we're going to make this a weekly Saturday thing, so make sure you tune in every Saturday. Like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you want to see at Stamp PC Gaming on Twitter and Instagram. And I have suddenly no control over this game. Why? There we go. Shh. There we go. Where were we? Yes. Let us know what you want to see on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you got. Or drop it in the comments, or email us. Our email's in the About section of our channel. Follow us on Twitch. Share the video. Share the channel. And as always, share the love. Bye-bye.